Hey guys, it's Dan1 again here, back again with another recent pickups video for you guys. Today I'm going to be covering everything I picked up in the month of June, and without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. Okay, and the first pickup I have to share with you guys is actually something I'm currently wearing, and that's this t-shirt right here. This is the RPG Nightshirt, which was offered through the Yeti. If you're not familiar with sites like the Yeti and T-Fury, they basically offer like limited time shirts for like a day or something, and you can buy it then and there, and they're really cheap and affordable t-shirts with really cool designs from various artists and stuff like that. Artists submit their designs and they get offered up as like limited time t-shirts. So I jumped on this one because they had, this one's the RPG night one, but they also had a fighting game night one, which is pretty cool too. It has like a bunch of fighting game characters, and they're all the ladies too, which is the best part. So this is an RPG night shirt featuring all these wonderful ladies from all these various RPGs. I couldn't pass this up. This is basically like the waifu t-shirt, as I like to call it, because it has so many of my favorite female just characters from RPGs, and to have all my kind of favorite female characters on like one t-shirt is just really awesome, so I had to jump on this. And next I have some recently released games that unfortunately I haven't had the chance to play any of these games I picked up recently, but that's mainly because I've been playing a lot of games on Steam actually. I have a ridiculous backlog on Steam. I own like almost 370 games on Steam through various like sales and bundles over the years. I've been with Steam for actually quite a while now. And I've just been playing a lot of PC gaming and a lot of Steam games, so I've been trying to knock out the backlog on there. If you want to add me on Steam, my name is just Nostalgic Dan. Feel free to add me by all means. But let's jump into these recent pickups. And the first recently released pickup that I have is for the 3DS, again factory sealed because I still haven't gotten around to playing it. I've also been hearing a lot of mixed things on this game which really worry me, so I'm kind of not like super inclined to play this game right away. But that is Lord of Magnum Made in Heaven. And this is from the creators of Harvest Moon and Ring Factory. And it looked interesting to me when I saw it way back in the day, because like the in-game kind of reminded me of like Phantom Brave or something, where it's kind of like this open, almost like this open strategy RPG where you can move within a radius and you kind of have a little bit more freedom than your typical SRPG. And next I have some limited editions to share with you guys. This first one is an NIS America exclusive limited edition, which is really interesting. But we have here the limited edition for Arno Surge Plus, Ode to an Unborn Star for the PS Vita. This is an updated version of Arno Surge, which was released on the PS3 last year. And Arno Surge, if you don't know what it is, it's a prequel to the Art Analico series and a continuation of a game called Ciel No Surge. This is an updated version for the PS Vita. What's interesting with the set is the contents aren't like anything incredible, but the only way to get a physical copy of Arno Surge Plus is to get this limited edition, because Tecmo Koei mainly pushed the game as a digital download only, and physical copies are always awesome in my book, so I had to support this even if I don't feel like playing the game right away, because I already beat Arno Surge last year when it came out. And I thought Arno Surge was okay, I enjoyed it, but I definitely prefer the Art Analico games more. But yeah, definitely really cool to have this limited edition. And next we have Idea Factory Store limited edition, and this is for Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 3 V Generation limited edition. Gotta catch my breath after that, that's certainly a mouthful. But this is a PS Vita port / remake of Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory for the PS3. All these Rebirth games, if you're confused, are essentially updated remakes and ports for the PS Vita based off the original PS3 games. So if you haven't checked out the original PS3 games and you're like interested in getting into the series, I would recommend starting with the Rebirth games for the PS Vita and just going in order. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in maybe checking this out sometime, but the contents in the set are pretty cool, and it's a nice little limited edition. So as always, I've done unboxings for all these limited editions. You can check those out if you want to learn more about the contents. And the final limited edition I have here is another NIS America Store exclusive limited edition, and that is for Operation Abyss New Tokyo Legacy for the PS Vita. This is a first-person dungeon crawler RPG from the same team responsible for Demon Gaze, and I really enjoyed Demon Gaze, so I'm really looking forward to checking this out. This game looked really interesting to me. It had a really gorgeous limited edition, as you can see here. I love this limited edition. Big beautiful box and just really stunning, gorgeous art book with over 100 pages. Just one of my favorite limited editions from NIS America. And next we have Xbox 360 pickup. I haven't picked up a new 360 game in quite a while. I honestly haven't booted up my 360 in almost like half a year, so I felt bad, so I wanted to get a new game to kind of play on it. And I'm actually surprised because I'm really enjoying this game. I think it's an absolutely fantastic game, and that is Dishonored. This is a really awesome game. I'm really surprised how much I'm enjoying it. It kind of gives me vibes of like Bioshock mixed with like Thief and stuff like that. But really cool game. You essentially play as this character Corvo, who gets framed for murder, and essentially it's kind of like a revenge story. But the gameplay is just absolutely superb. Like, it's so interesting because it takes place, it kind of has like a hub kind of like bar setting where it's like this kind of hub for you to do upgrades, talk to characters and stuff like that, and get details on the next mission. And you like go to the next mission, and the missions are really interesting because they have like a main objective for like every mission, but it takes place in this almost like semi-open world environment, which is really interesting because you have your main mission, but there's tons of other like optional objectives to do, which may affect you having an easier time accomplishing that main objective. And the stuff you do, like how you play this game and how you accomplish missions, is like so open-ended, and it almost like always has like repercussions and effects. So like for example, if you play this game like really visceral, like I've been playing it, I've just been absolutely relentless in destroying everyone. It causes certain things to happen within the city, like more rats will appear and stuff like that, because there's a big emphasis on the plague within this game too, and rats eating bodies and stuff like that. It's a really gruesome game. It's pretty gnarly and visceral at times, which is pretty awesome. You have all these supernatural abilities to use too, really cool stuff. Just a really fantastic game, interesting story. I love the setting of this like Victorian cross steampunk setting, so really wonderful game. I'm super excited now for Dishonored 2, so can't wait to check that out. And the final pickups I have here to share for you guys are some imports. It wouldn't be a nostalgic damn pickups without some imports. So I picked up 2 import fighting games here. Really great prices on these. They were literally like $5 each, so I had to jump on it because I'm a big fan of SNK fighters, man. Like I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the best at fighting games. I suck at fighting games. I'm not the most experienced with it too, so I can't talk really in depth about fighting games and like all these elaborate mechanics. There's better people out there for that than me, trust me. But I enjoy fighting games. I just have a lot of fun with them. This is a series I really enjoy, so I had to pick up some Fatal Fury games. First one I have here is Fatal Fury Special, complete in box for the Super Famicom. Like I mentioned, I'm kind of getting into Super Famicom collecting because you can get some really great games for great prices, complete in box too. So definitely much more affordable options too, going for Super Famicom games. So Fatal Fury Special, and the other Fatal Fury game I have here is one I'm really enjoying, and that's Fatal Fury 3 for the Sega Saturn. Really cool game. I love the effects in here, especially in this game where it has this effect where when you beat an opponent, they'll kind of like go into the foreground or like background, so you'll like knock them into the foreground to come flying towards the screen, or you knock them into the background, into the water or something, or like off a building or something. It's just really cool. And I love the mechanic of Fatal Fury where you can kind of like switch between lanes, and it's just really, that mechanic adds like a nice amount of depth to it. So there you have it, guys. That'll do for my recent pickups for the month of June. As always, be sure to let me know what you guys picked up recently or what you guys are playing recently. Always interested in hearing that. Until we chat again, guys, thank you for watching as always. Until next time, please take it easy, guys. Bye, guys.